Geez, I've been boating, well, all my life really, because my dad, we built a boat in the backyard. That's where we basically started. It was a 17-foot cabin cruiser, and from that point on I've always been in boats. But me personally, as far as family goes, very early 80s we got a 35-foot thing called a Markline, which was a Kiwi boat, and for me that was the best way of bringing up a family, was to be on the boats. And every weekend the kids just loved being out on the boat, and the friends that they met on the boats then are still their best friends today. And from that point on it continued. We had one boat after another. We ended up with another Kiwi boat, which was a 4,000 L thing called a Formula, and it was because of the sort of water we had around here, and I had a jet powered thing, and I've always had fast boats, you know, but things have changed now, and I think your requirements change, and now I've got a bit more time on my hands. Things have slowed down, but I've had recently just a little Power Cat, and I've had a couple of Mustangs, and always been with boats. Look, to get out on the water is always very relaxing. You know, there's a lot of friends of ours that are obviously out on the water all the time, and you know, I'm sort of getting to the age now where I can spend more time out there, so hence the fact that I want to build a boat or buy a boat now that has got the sort of stuff that my wife really wants. You've got a generator for the hairdryer, and you've got to have a nice shower and a nice toilet, and good cooking facilities, and obviously air conditioning and all the fruit that goes with it. But most of our boating's been done around, you know, around either Moreton Bay or especially down around the Broadwater and up around Jumping Pin and things like that, because people always ask me, what are you doing for so long on a boat? What do you do on a boat? And I said, anything that finishes in ING, mate. So work it out. You know, we have a couple of drinks, we eat a bit and do a bit of crabbing, and whatever finishes in ING. My wife and I had a really good look around, and we found out, well, she wanted to sort of slow down a bit because we have more time on our hands, and having a fast boat was really not a requirement anymore. And the thing that we looked for really was value for money more so than anything else, and to see exactly what each boat that we had to look at had as part of what was standard equipment and what was extra, etc., etc. And I like to think that with the Integrity, you get extremely good value for money, and I've sort of researched them a fair bit, and they've got a really good name, and a lot of the people that have bought them are extremely happy, and are repeat customers that obviously start off in a smaller one and go to a bigger one. And you never know, maybe that'll happen in the future. Look, I think it's an arrangement really between the people that you're dealing with to start with. You look at their background to make sure that they're very reputable people, which I know that Brett and Peter are. They've been around the business a long time, and they've built the Integrity name here in Australia, which I think is an extremely credible thing, really. And they've had a good product to sell, you know, and dealing with people like that and being able then to be able to get the after-sales service, and that is really, really something that I look forward to, because to be able to have a relationship with the people is pretty special and very important, really, in owning something which is probably the second biggest investment you'll ever make in your life. Look, it doesn't matter, you can shop around as much as you like, but really if you've done as much research as I have, I think you'll find that you'll come back and look at the Integrity as being fantastic value for money, and when you're dealing with the right sort of people, makes all the difference in the world.
I'll throw one more in there, just an additional one. What are you looking forward to most when you get your boat?
Doing anything that finishes in ING, mate.